What's up guys, welcome to another Historic Ships YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about the Rms Queen Mary. We all know the stories of the Rms Queen Mary, even some who are not ship enthusiasts. She is a ship known for hauntings. Ooh. She even has events around Halloween where people dress up as zombies and skeletons and they do like a haunted Queen Mary thing. Anyways, we're going to talk about the Rms Queen Mary today and a little bit about her history. The Rms Queen Mary is a retired British ocean liner that sailed primarily on the North Atlantic Ocean from 1936 to 1967 until she was put in Long Beach, California, if you ever want to visit her, for the Cunard Rate Star Line, and was built by John Brown and Company in Clydebank, Scotland. Queen Mary, along the Rms Queen Elizabeth. The Queen Elizabeth caught on fire in one of her voyages, sadly. Rest in peace, Rms Queen Elizabeth. We'll talk about her in another video. Were built as part of Cunard's planned two-ship weekly express service between Southampton, Cherbourg, and New York City. The two ships were a British response to the express superliners. They were the biggest ships in the world. Queen Mary was the first one built, and she was the biggest ship in the world until Cunard built the Queen Elizabeth, and then she was the biggest ocean liner in the world. And it's kind of interesting. Built by the German, Italian, and French companies in the late 1920s and early 1930s, Queen Mary sailed on her maiden voyage on the 27th of May 1936 and won the Blue Ribbon for being the fastest ship on the Atlantic Ocean. That August, she lost the title to the SS Normandy. That's a French ship that eventually caught on fire as well, and in the French port, and she was docked, and she had some issues, and she caught on fire and capsized, and then they scrapped her. The SS Normandy in 1937 and recaptured it in 1938, holding it until 1952 when it was taken by the new SS United States. And that ship is the second ocean liner along the Queen Mary that is still around today that you can actually go see. And there's some companies that are actually trying to save the United States, the SS United States, so the United States can actually go out and sail again. With the outbreak of World War II, she was converted into a troop ship and ferried Allied soldiers during the conflict. And the Queen Mary during World War II, she was painted all gray, and they nicknamed her the Gray Ghost. And she held a record for holding the most troops on a ship at the time, and I think she still holds that record, which is very impressive for the ships that are around today, the big cruise ships like the Symphony of the Seas by I forgot what it's called, by Caribbean Lines. And the Symphony of the Sea is the biggest ship in the world, which is very impressive. And the Queen Mary, I believe, still holds that record for the most people on a ship. Holy crap. Alright. And she ferried Allied soldiers during the conflict. Following the war, Queen Mary was refitted for passenger service, and along with the Queen Elizabeth commenced the two-ship transatlantic passenger service for which the two ships were entirely built. The two ships dominated the transatlantic passenger transportation market into the dawn of the jet age. And you might have heard of the Spruce Goose that was next to the Queen Mary for a very long time. And I don't really know what happened to the Spruce Goose, but I know it was a very famous airplane. But that plane was next to Queen Mary for a very long time, and all I know is it was a concept plane. It was never actually built as an airliner. And I don't know what happened to the Spruce Goose because I'm not very into planes, obviously. Most of my videos are on ships. I might do a little bit of something different once in a while, but most of my videos are going to be ships. But anyways, back to the Queen Mary. The jet age. In the late 1950s to mid 1960s, Queen Mary was aging and was operating at a loss. After several years of decreased profits for Canal Line, Queen Mary was officially retired from service in 1967. She left Southampton for the last time on the 31st of October 1967 and sailed to port of Long Beach, California. She's still there. If you ever want to visit the Queen Mary before she sinks, but I'm pretty sure the Queen Mary is going to be around for a very, very, very long time. The Queen Mary is closed right now, and you know, you can buy a Queen Mary lifeboat. Well, it won't be the Queen Mary, it'll be a Cunard lifeboat. There's only two actual Cunard lifeboats. Not Cunard. Queen Mary, original Queen Mary lifeboats that were originally on the ship of the Queen Mary. Well, all the other lifeboats you can buy. So if you want to buy a lifeboat that was from, say, the Lusitania, the Mauritania, the Carpathia, any Cunard ship, there's lifeboats from a lot of the Cunard ships that were built. So you could buy one of those lifeboats and have a piece of history pretty much, which would be really cool. So if you want to buy a lifeboat and you have room to like restore it and make it look brand new, you can even make it look like it was off the Queen Mary. You can restore it and then put the Queen Mary name on it and put the flag, the Cunard flag. But anyways, you can buy Queen Mary lifeboat if you really want to, if you have room. Long Beach, California, United States, where she remains permanently moored. The ship serves as a tourist attraction featuring restaurants, a museum, and hotel, so you can sleep on the Queen Mary if you want to. The ship is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The National Trust of Historic Preservation has accepted Queen Mary as a part of the historic hotels in America. So if you are really interested in ocean liners like me, and you're not really afraid of going to California, because a lot of people say California is not a very good place, but if you're really, 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 really interested in ocean liners, I recommend going to Queen Mary. And if you can't visit her, get a lifeboat or something if you have the money. Because I don't know how much those lifeboats are going for, but to be honest, if I had the money and the room, I would restore that lifeboat. And it would be cool to have. It's a piece of history from multiple Cunard ships. Well guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope to see you again on another Historic Ships YouTube video.